Before you get to the stage of how to put on a condom, it is absolutely recommended that you go over these certain basic things. The first thing you want to do is check the expiry date on the condoms, because expired condoms have high chances of failure. They may break, they may split, anything can happen. So you always want to check the expiry date on the condom. Then you want to check whether there's any damage to the packaging. If there's any hole, if there's any small tear, you do not want to use a damaged condom, again, because there's chances of it failing. Then there is checking basic things. So if you know there's a brand that you're okay with, then these steps you can sort of skip. But if you're switching between brands or you're trying a different thing, then it's very important to check the size, to check the fit, and to check the material that you'd be using. What material essentially the condom is made out of. Once you've passed through these steps, what you do want to do is open the condom very carefully. So you want to open along the side and you want to tear it gently. Do not use your teeth. Do not use scissors, not something sharp. It can easily damage the condom. So you don't want to do anything like that. Open it from the side. And then what you want to do is you want to make sure that the rim of the condom is on the outside, like a little hat. Because if it's the other way around, it will not unroll easily. So you want to make sure the rim is on the outside. You pinch the tip and then you make sure that you roll it down slowly all the way down till the base of the condom. And when you want to make sure that you're wearing it the whole time. You want to make sure that you put it on before you start having any sort of penetrative sex. If you've accidentally put it on the wrong way, if it's come off, you should always get a fresh condom once you've finished using it as well. If you want to go again, you should never reuse a condom. When you are planning on picking a condom, the first thing you need to know is it's not one size fits all. So different brands might have different sizes, different fits. So what you want to do is A1, check the packaging. We live in a digital era, so you can find all of this online as well. They'll have all the dimensions, be that size, fit, width, all of this. So you want to read that and make sure that it's something that will fit you properly, because if a condom is too tight, that can be uncomfortable. If a condom is too big, it can slip off, both of which you don't want. You want to make sure your condom fits you correctly. The second thing you want to do is check the material of the condom. So most condoms would be made up of latex, but there are people who might have a latex allergy and would want to look for latex-free versions, which are also available. So you want to make sure that you look into the material of the condom. Apart from allergies, the material of the condom is also very important when you're trying to pick a lubricant to use. Like if you pick something like an oil-based lubricant, that can weaken the condom. You do not want to use oil-based lubricant with a latex condom. The best type of lubricant to use is water-based lubricant. You can use it with any type of condom. There is no issue at all. And the third one, I guess, would be what type of sex you plan on engaging in. For example, if you're looking at oral sex, you have flavored condoms, but flavored condoms should never be used for penetrative sex. Then you also have these whole bunch of condoms which they're ribbed and dotted and stuff like that. If your partner is okay with it and they consent for it, absolutely, you can go for it. And the last one I just want to say is you get a lot of novelty condoms. So unless your condom is not certified, if it doesn't have a BIS kit mark or it doesn't have a CE marking, never use a condom which is not certified, because there is no guarantee of the quality of that condom. So if you're especially if you're buying online or in a pharmacy, try to buy from known brands so you do not have to worry about the quality of the condom. Condom is a form of contraception which not only protects you from unintended pregnancy, it also protects you from the risk of transmission of STIs. So you need to see what or why you're using that form of contraception. This common myth that you don't need any form of contraception for oral sex because there's no risk of, say, unintended pregnancy, but there is a risk of transmission of STIs. So when you even if you are engaging in oral sex, you want to use a condom. Flavored condoms are literally made for oral sex. If you're having any kind of penetrative sex or you're worried that there's a risk of transmission, again, condom is an amazing option to use. Always put it on before you start having sex and make sure it's on till you finish having sex. Always make sure you're taking it off while the penis is hard. Once you take it off, tie a knot at the end. Make sure you wrap it and then you discard it. Never reuse it and never flush a condom down the toilet. You want to store your condom in a cool, dry, and a friction-free place. So, not your car, not your wallet at all. Maybe store it in the box if possible. Store it in your drawer or your closet. If you are carrying it in your bag or something, either try to have a separate pocket so that there's no chance of friction damage. You also get these condom cases, which is just a fancy term for a small box, which you can keep the condom in. So as long as you're keeping it in a cool place, because excessive temperature, like the heat in your car, can damage your condom. So you don't want to keep it in places like that. Cool, dry, friction-free is your place.